Welcome to Good Mythical More. Can you tell what an Etsy shop sells by being told what the Etsy shop is called?
Probably. But can you tell that we're gonna donate $1,000 to the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund to aid in their mission to fight for racial justice. And you can join us in giving at NAACPLDF.org. Thank you for being your mythical best.
Yeah. All right, let's hear an Etsy shop.
Biophilia Supply.
Biophilia Supply.
I think they sell little taxidermized little animals and stuff.
Because it's
Biological.
It's biological and you can feel it.
That would probably be called zoophilia.
Love.
Zoophilia.
They love bio. I think it's just vials of bodily fluids.
The rat was close. They sell sustainable, cruelty-free, rare, unique, and beautiful natural materials like bird feathers, taxidermy beetles, and snake vertebrae. And here is
Oh, look at that
a
iridescent
jewel beetle
beetle.
for $18 and a set of 24 bigger parrot feathers for $82.
You ever been to that?
Bigger parrot feathers?
I guess they're
So there's
smaller
a naked parrot?
feathers.
Yeah,
Maybe they shed
They
them.
wait until the parrot dies of natural causes, which takes a long time because parrots live forever.
Right.
You
Cruelty free.
You ever been to that oddity shop in Pasadena, like off of Colorado, the golden beetle or the golden bug, or what is it called? I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
I
It's in
love
Old
that
Town.
place, man.
There's a couple in Burbank that I've been to, but
This one is better than those.
Gold bug.
The gold bug.
I
It's
haven't been there.
all kinds of weird stuff like this. Not just this.
I don't want to
like
wear
weird
an
sculptures and
iridescent
stuff.
insect. Let's see another or hear another.
I don't think you wear them. They're like, see, they're on like a
A stand,
cork
Yeah, you eat them.
situation.
You eat them. They're on a stick.
popsicle.
Yeah, you eat them. Anatomy.
Anatomy?
Can you spell that?
Anatomy.
No, they sell knitting equipment. Knitting.
it's
Well,
gotta
not
be
knitting equipment, but
knitted
product, little
knitted
thing.
stuff, knitted
I knitted it myself.
knitted things like toilet paper roll covers,
Toilet handle covers.
toilet seat covers.
They sell PDFs of instructional knitting patterns for recreating knitted animal dissections.
Ooh, wow.
Man, I gotta start an Etsy.
I
There's
have
a
really got. Oh my gosh,
knitted
that's strange.
alien autopsy.
Hold on.
And
Please.
biological
That is
knitting
cool.
pattern
I love
collection.
this. I want this. Don't let me forget this.
Well, I think you have to knit this though.
Well,
No, I don't.
Let's forget it. Why can't you just buy?
Yeah.
So they don't actually sell the completed work.
I want the person who has an Etsy account who takes all the stuff from Anatomy and then makes it and sells it to me, okay?
That
Where's
alien
that person?
autopsy is cool.
It's so cool, man.
It's so cool. Anatomy.
Oh, because like anatomy.
Isn't that cute?
Man, I should spend more time on Etsy.
Do you remember when we were paraded through the bio department at Campbell University as grade schoolers, and then we were about to go into a room and they said, all right, now, if you get queasy, you don't have to go in this next room because there's a dissected cat, and everybody kind of looked at everybody, and no one had the guts to say that they didn't want to go in.
I had a smile on my face.
You had it. I'm sure you did. I did not want to go in, but
I was like, this is the coolest field trip
I'll make
ever.
this about me. I looked around. No one else was saying they didn't want to go in, so there I was going in. I remember the smell of formaldehyde, and I remember
love
seeing this, basically a stray cat that had died, I think.
I don't know how they do that.
Well, okay, so it was the professor's pet that he didn't like anymore.
Yeah. I don't. Well, you know,
I remember someone asked, and it was a stray cat.
it's probably
situation.
sadly it's probably cats that make it to shelters and are not adopted or like go into like dissecting.
For the good of science. This thing was splayed out before us, and it scarred me.
Scarred you or scared you?
I was so
I
scarred.
was so scarred, man.
I was scarred.
Funny thing is as much as I'm into that kind of like weird taboo stuff, it seared itself into my memory. Like I think about that building and I immediately begin to smell.
Yeah, the scent. It's like
Formaldehyde.
having never smelled formaldehyde to such a strong extent. Let's hear another one. Let's wipe that from our memories.
Yeah, please. Canceled plans.
Canceled plans.
This is vacation itineraries for vacations that never happen.
That's sad.
When
Do you want to buy that?
When I was
Canceled.
recently in Key West, we were talking to this guy who was a little bit odd. It was an older guy who was with two other older women, and you couldn't really tell what the nature of the relationship was. I believe the nature of the relationship was everybody gets a little.
How much older were the women than the men?
No, they were all in their 60s.
Okay.
And we were talking to him because he was a regular visitor of Key West, and he said, I have a spreadsheet of all the things that you can do, all the things that I want to do in Key West, and it's a very detailed itinerary down to half hours.
That's not the spirit of Key West.
But then, as soon as we started talking to him, the first thing he said, he was like, well, the third floor of so-and-so, if you go up there after about midnight, as everybody starts taking their clothes off, and if you're not chicken, you'll come. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? He went from, I've got an itinerary, to my itinerary is getting y'all naked. That's the kind of thing you run into.
How was it?
It was pretty awesome. Low light, but I'm so tall,
Yeah.
that the lights from the top hit me and illuminate me in different ways than other people. No, I didn't go. I didn't get naked. Anyway, that's the kind of thing that they sell.
If you're
on
not
Etsy.
chicken, you'll come.
It's just a printout of this guy's Excel spreadsheet from a vacation he did not go on.
I agree.
There's a lot to unpack there, I feel like.
You didn't even ask any questions.
Well, when
Stevie. You
he
just let me tell
said
the whole story.
if you're not chicken, you'll come, was he looking at Jesse or was he looking at you?
He was looking at Jessie and her sister.
Yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to hear the
Canceled
rest of his
plans.
trip, you can listen to that on Ear Biscuits.
Ear biscuits, yeah.
Another promo. Black Friday's coming up. Cyber Monday's coming up. You're going to want to scoop up the deals at mythical.com. We're putting everything
Should we do this?
40% off.
Oh, you said it now.
40% off mythical.com. And so you're going to want to be alerted to when that actually begins so you can snatch up those deals. The way you do that is you sign up for our email and text updates at mythical.com now.
It's the only way to be the first to know when that sale
the
goes
stuff's gonna
live.
go-
It's
stuff
going to go
is gonna
fast.
run out.
Mythical.com. Go sign up.
Canceled plans.
What is it?
Architectural plans.
It's a candle company. They sell clean burning hand poured candles with cute names like It's Fine, I'm Fine candle and Remember Hugs.
I don't see the connection with canceled plans.
I think you cancel your plans to stay in to smell your candle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Candled?
They missed an opportunity for candled. Like candled plans?
Ooh, still doesn't make sense, but
Nope,
you
doesn't.
did work candling.
I
Doesn't
don't
work.
think candles are bad for you, right? Like, and then they find recently that like
Candles are bad for you?
burning.
They're taking away candles now.
No, if you burn a lot of candles, there's stuff going into the air that you're
It
breathing
makes
in that you
sense.
shouldn't be breathing in.
Particulates?
Yeah, I mean, but it depends on the candle. But like just an average like candle that you just get at the mall, woo, buddy, probably bad news. Look into it. Look it up. WebMD.
Gourmet felted.
Gourmet felted?
All right, so this is food made out of felt. I know that we have a friend who does like felt artwork, and like Christy
You did
ordered
that Lionel Richie,
Christy
right?
ordered that Lionel Richie that we have in the Creative House.
Well, this is like the felt board.
She's done a lot of stuff.
If you grew up going to church, they did a lot of illustrations of Bible stories on felt boards
'Cause it
for,
would
like, the
just
younger
stick on
kids. And this is the same exact thing, but it's just food.
That would make a
that's what
lot
I
more
said.
sense than what it actually is because it's custom felted miniatures of animals. It's like, are you
Holy
eating
moly!
animals?
Look at that doggy.
Good gosh. I mean, you'd think it was real, especially look at that face. And then
Oh gosh, do you know the price tags on felt?
I would think
Stuff?
I think that dog goes for no less than $400.
No, well, it's $275.
Okay.
But
a
the
little bit less than
squirrel,
$400. Just a deal.
the squirrel.
Is that an albino squirrel?
The squirrel is a wedding topper for $595.
The detail, the craftsmanship that goes into
It's
that.
amazing.
Man,
I had no idea.
this is bad. Y'all shouldn't be showing this. I'm gonna be going shopping at Etsy now.
Do not put that near your candle.
I'm not familiar with wedding cake toppers enough, I don't think.
Paid
I know-
$400 for that squirrel.
I mean, a felted squirrel holding a bouquet. Is that what kind of wedding toppers are out there nowadays?
Well, you can. Hey, Stevie, you
Everything.
can get one with 2 ladies.
2 lady squirrels?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get lesbian squirrel wedding toppers.
I mean, marriage is in the air, you know?
It
Patty
is.
and Dirk on the society. Stevie, what about you?
Yeah, let's
marriage
do it,
in the
Stevie.
air?
Come on now.
Well, now that I've found this wedding topper,
We will officiate.
I do think that's what's pushing me right over the line.
Okay.
And we'll do it on Mythical Society.
Yeah, next year on the Mythical Society.
Pastry made.
You can't. Can you sell food on Etsy?
Pastry made.
Yeah.
You can.
I think it's MAID, so it's like it's photos of people cleaning up after pastry chefs.
Right. Okay. Because there's a lot of flakes, especially with croissants.
Yep, you gotta rake up your flake.
A
up.
croissant that's been made right makes so many flakes. You got to bring a maid in.
It's engraved rolling pins that emboss designs and patterns on baked goods.
Oh my! What?
Is that how that's done? Pastry made.
I just feel like there are so many things that I want to do in my life, and every single time you show me something, I want to do it.
Do not give this man his own Etsy.
No, could you imagine
Account.
the cookies that I can make and put in little baggies and hand out to people?
I kind of could.
I do a little stack of them. I tie them up with a little bow. I put them in a little basket. Put a little squirrel on top of it. Lesbian squirrels for you, Stevie.
Thank you.
So they lay the dough out and then they just roll that and then they figure out where to put the cookie cutter based on the design.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
Okay.
It's easy peasy.
All right. I really don't care for this. That's
Okay.
why. That's how we're different.
This is this one's called Oh Stuff an L.
Oh, stuff an L?
Oh, stuff an
Stuff an
L.
L.
Stuff an L.
Stuff an L?
Stuff.
Oh, stuff an L. Oh, stuff an L.
What is
Hasn't
L?
erupted since 1743.
How do you stuff an L? What does L stand for?
An
Stuff
L
a-
is like like a bad thing, like a L. Like I don't know
Taking
how
an
like,
L.
trendy this is. If
Take a
this is
W.
taking an L, but if you stuff an L, it's a stuffed art piece that represents a bad thing that happened in your life.
Yep. Yep.
So close. But it's actually taxidermized mice in stripper poses.
Great. And the visual payoff is totally worth it.
I'm not as into this.
I wish I knew why it was
Hey.
called Stuff an L.
Talk about a wedding cake topper.
There you go.
Yeah. You don't want actual taxidermy touching your cake.
So that's a real mouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Look at that smile.
You think a fake mouse could do that? You can't get a fake mouse to do that.
What do you
mean-
think the pricing is on these bad boys?
Oh, this is less than $100 for these because it actually doesn't take as much precision. I've seen Chuck Testa work with something small like this before. You can get this for $95.
Under 100?
107.98 and 112.16.
Okay, all right.
Now this is my.
Bring it down a little
This
bit.
reminds me. This is my first Christmas with a cat.
Okay.
So I don't know what with the tree situation and the cat.
The
Are you worried
tree,
about
the
all the stuffed
wrapping
mice you
paper,
have?
Stockings.
Be a whole Ear Biscuits podcast.
Okay, great. So ear biscuits, how to like dealing with the cat at Christmas. But I definitely can't put one of those on the tree. Put a real dead mouse
You
up on a
could
tree.
as a distraction to pull it away from everything else.
If I give him his own tree, does that do it, Ben? Nope. Yep. It's just like the scratching post. He still scratches everything else.
Right.
All right. One more?
No.
Good.
No more.
Good.
Stuff an L.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday are around the corner. Be the first to know when sales hit by joining our email and text list now at mythical.com.